So let's talk about it. The myth of overnight YouTube success. I know it's a popular trend now. I see it all over YouTube. Whenever I come onto my channel, I see get monetized overnight, get monetized in 3 days. I know I'm exaggerating, but that's what it feels like. And if you look back, I will put a card here, or is it here? I did a video about my desire a few videos back about wanting to get monetized in a short amount of time. I don't know if I put a time limit on it, like 4 months or 6 months. And I was gonna be doing updates like weekly, and I think I did 2 or 3, but then I decided not to, and I never really continued. So one of the reasons why I decided I'm not gonna do updates again until I might do it when I get to 500 subscribers, or I just might wait till I get to 1,000 subscribers. And the reason is because I don't want this channel to be about just me trying to monetize on YouTube. You can find that out without me having a weekly update, and I will let you all know when it happens, because you know that is a goal of mine. But let's be honest, building a successful YouTube channel, it takes time, dedication, and consistent effort. It's not something that happens overnight. I'm not saying it doesn't for some people, but it seems like there's a lot of these videos where when people finally get monetized, I think there is probably like a quick trajectory when you get on a roll where you can get a lot of subscribers at once. But that's not usually the case. And I think it's setting people up to be disappointed, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. And for me, it's about building an audience that trusts and want to engage with me. So if you're like me and your numbers aren't climbing and skyrocketing, even after watching those videos and taking their advice, don't be discouraged, because I don't think results immediately should be expected. It's great if it happens. And to build an audience at that rate, I mean, you're talking about over 250 subscribers, or at least over 200 subscribers per month to hit that goal at, you know, some of them say within 4 months. And again, you have to have the 4,000 watch hours. So I haven't seen a lot of videos that are very long, like the 30-minute, the 50-minute videos that actually allow you to get those watch hours. So it's more than about subscribers, which I'm sure you all know. But I kind of want to go over some of the myths that I see with the whole get monetized fast on YouTube. So number one, the algorithm is not going to be your secret weapon, in my opinion. Not a magic formula. It's constantly changing, and there's no guaranteed way to hack it, in my opinion. If you know one, please let me know. So I would just try to focus on high quality content that resonates with your audience, rather than obsessing over the algorithm. And I'll admit I was one of those people, and I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna check the numbers and try to improve, but I just don't want it to drive every piece of content that I make or the decisions that I make when I decide what I'm gonna put out. Another thing is, you don't need expensive equipment. I know there's a lot of videos that don't try to push the need for equipment that's expensive. However, I have seen some where they're like, you need this, you need that. I've seen some channels where I couldn't even see their faces lit well, and because their content was so different than what was out there, and it was very niche, they had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Obviously, I think at the point that I saw them where they had 300,000 subscribers, they probably had improved at that point. But when I would go back to see their beginning steps, it was rough. It was rough, like all of us. So although yes, good equipment will enhance your videos, it's not really necessary. There's many successful YouTubers who started with the basic smartphone. Hello. Self included, and the free editing software that you can find. I'll put some links on some free editing software. So focus again on creating engaging content than investing in a lot of expensive equipment, because if what you're saying people don't want to hear or they're not interested in, it doesn't matter how tech savvy you are and how great your video looks. So while we're at it, I am going to ask you to subscribe. Of course, shameless plug, but I'm trying to build my channel and I would love to be able to get to the point where I can live stream while I'm doing some art. So if you would be so kind, I'd greatly appreciate it. Another thing that most touch on is consistency, but a lot of them are saying frequency is important too. And it is. They want you to upload daily on some of them, and it will boost your chances of monetization, but I don't think that it should take the place of quality. I'm trying to get to a point where I can upload 3 days a week. I am not hitting that goal yet, and I don't even know if it's sustainable, even if I do meet that need. And I found myself trying to think of things to do or force myself to do something that I really didn't want to do or I wasn't really prepared to do, just to have something put out there. So find the right balance between frequency and quality. Another thing that I see that could be a little bit of a trapping, of course, monetization means getting money. We all want that check, right? But it's kind of putting your eggs in one basket. So we want to diversify. Relying solely on ad revenue for monetization, in my opinion, is risky. I would explore other income streams like whatever merchandise you have, sponsorships, even affiliate marketing. This will help you build up a substantial business and reduce the dependency only on YouTube's, because their policies are always changing. And now in my feed, I see a ton of videos of people that their channels got demonetized after years and years of working hard. Some of them couldn't get it back. I don't want to get too into that. It sounds like they made a few mistakes in terms of responding to bogus emails that weren't really from YouTube. And others, it was just YouTube felt that they had created content that really wasn't part of their policy. And they were baffled because they couldn't find a video that violated their policy. So it's always good to have a backup. I plan on making a second channel that's completely different. But again, if you diversify, that's a way to kind of buffer that if something happens. This video was really short and sweet. I just wanted to come on and kind of give my input because I want to get monetized and I would love to do it fast. But if you're like me, I felt like it was taking the focus away and I just kind of got frustrated, and I didn't know if I should continue to do the update videos because I noticed that was one of my highest performing videos. When I did one about, I think it's called Can I Get Monetized, or My Goal to Get Monetized. I don't know which one it is, but I'll put it as an end card. And if you want to watch it, and you know, I didn't continue with it because it felt it didn't feel authentic. And although I'm not saying I would never do a monetization video or give an update, it's just the way that I approached it for me and my intention in the beginning, it just really didn't align with what I wanted my channel to turn into. So although it was my highest performing one, I think that a weekly update, which I haven't been doing, just is not going to be the route that I take. But I will update you at the milestones that I have a goal for myself, and that is 50 subscribers, which I hope to do a video really soon about. You guys, I only need, I think, 7 or 8 more of you to subscribe. So if you want to play a part in that, please do. And then I'll probably give an update maybe at the 500 mark, and then at the 1,000 mark, and then when I monetize. I think that is a better fit for me. So, you know, building a successful YouTube channel, it is a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on what you really want to do. Don't get discouraged by the hype. And I think it's going to be worth it. Everybody says it is, so we'll see. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.